For cheap Ultimate Team coins, go and check out ufifa.com and use my discount code EGHD at the checkout to get 5% off your order. Yo, what's up guys, Jack here and welcome back to FIFA 15 Let's Play Ultimate Team episode 23. So this episode is going to be the finale because, as you can tell by the title, we do progress into Division 1, which means the series has been completed, but it doesn't stop there. There will be a final episode after this, which is going to be a roundup of all my favourite goals and also the giveaway winners. You're probably thinking, the giveaway winners? Wait a second, we haven't had the giveaway yet. That is also going to be in this video. I will be explaining how to enter the giveaways, and it is a plural. It is going to be 3 giveaways or potential 3 giveaways, definitely 2, but we'll get into that just now. So as you can see, first game we are going 1-0 down straight away, but we do get a penalty straight away, and it was quite a tough game to start this thing off with. But first giveaway, guys, I'm going to explain this. I want you to listen very carefully because obviously if you do this wrong, then you might not be able to enter the giveaway properly. So just make sure you listen carefully, and if you don't understand, I'll also write it in the description of the video for those of you that either don't understand my English very well, I don't know, whatever the reason is, I'll write it in the description as well. So the first giveaway is simply a £25 Xbox/PSN code giveaway, and that's equivalent to about 500 to 600,000 coins on Ultimate Team, which is actually a fairly decent amount of coins. So all you've got to do for this is simply guess how much my club is worth once I sell everything from my club. I'm going to list everything at the end of this episode for 150 start price and discard anything that doesn't go for above 150 coins. And you're going to see that at the end. So all you got to do is leave a comment with the exact coin amount you think my club is worth. As you can see here on the screen though, 90th minute, we do get an equaliser to manage to bring that game back to 4-4. So as I was saying, all you got to do is guess the actual club worth. But if you are thinking, how do I guess that? Basically, at the end of the episode, I'll have like 100,000 coins in the bank from selling stuff, and then you'll see my actual transfer list with all the players that have still got to sell. Also, in that comment, make sure you leave your Twitter name. You need to make sure you leave it at, your name. For example, my Twitter is at EzekioN7, and you guys need to be following me on Twitter as well. Otherwise, I can't DM you or send you any messages basically. So make sure you only comment once. I need to make this bit clear. If you comment twice, Google Plus will put your comments in spam. I won't see your comments. Or if I see 2 of your comments or more, I will just remove any of those comments. I want it to be fair for everybody to enter, so it's very easy these days with Google Plus to actually be able to delete comments or see which people are spamming. So don't do it. There's just no reason to do it. Well, there is a reason to do it, but it just won't work. So that is giveaway number 1. Giveaway number 2 is going to be a very simple one. I asked you guys in the previous episode, do you want me to do 2 giveaway winners or just 1 big one? And you guys mostly said, I want to have more chance of winning, so do another giveaway. And I'll do another giveaway if we can smash 2,500 likes in this video. I'll do a £10 giveaway. It's as simple as that, and I'll do that through Twitter as well. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. I know it's all going through Twitter, but the reason why it's all through Twitter is because if I do it through YouTube or any other place, people don't see it, or people think I'm not legit. So that's why I'm doing it all through Twitter. Also, we managed to win that game, by the way, 6-0, which is very good in this episode, and managed to progress through to the next game with 4 points in this division. So good start. We haven't lost any games yet. So the 3rd place, guys, this is going to be a very important one, and it's going to be one that you've got to do very quickly, and this is the first person to get the answer correctly. It's for £10 Xbox/PSN yet again, and basically all you've got to do is send me a tweet with how many goals I scored with Cuadrado during this whole series. So for those of you that want to win that giveaway, you might want to go back on previous episodes, unless you already know off by heart, but I doubt people would know off by heart how many goals Cuadrado scored. So you got to go and check back to when I bought Cuadrado in this series, which was about 5 I think episodes ago, because we haven't had him. He's my last buy basically for this series. So go and check that out, see how many goals he scored, tweet me at my Twitter name, at EzekioN7. If you send me more than 1 tweet, I will just take any of your correct answers as wrong. So you can only send me 1 tweet, guys. Don't spam it, because I can always check your Twitter page to see how many times you've actually tried to tweet me. And that is it on the giveaway front, guys. So 3 giveaways, 1 for £25, 1 for £10, and 1 for £10 again. So 3 giveaways, pretty cool. If you want to obviously win, all of them relate through Twitter, so make sure you do follow me at EzekioN7. It will be in the description, and probably I'll be writing it on the screen so you guys don't miss out on that. So as you can see, we're going to the next game, and we go with our Bundesliga team with Royce again. And Royce and Cuadrado are probably my best strikers in this whole game. because although they're right wingers or left wingers, they still play well on that 7 chemistry or 6 chemistry that they do have, and they're just so easy to use, and they've got so much pace, agility, balance and stuff. As you can see here, just shooting through the defence there. RT, LT and head down movement. That's great movement to see. De Bruyne over the top there to Royce. Yet again, this guy is going in this episode. Puts it into the back of the net. But for those of you guys that are wondering what's happening in the next episode, I will be showing you guys all of my best goals and my best moments from this series as well. And that is when I'll be showing you guys the winners of the giveaways for giveaway number 1, which is the £25 code. Obviously, for the one where you guess Cuadrado, how many goals he scored, I will basically say who's won that straight away on my Twitter as well. So if you want to know if someone's won that already, just make sure you go and check out my Twitter, basically. So this game, we managed to win 6-1, and we was flying in this division. So all looking good so far. And we come up against a guy called Notorious. I thought, oh, hold on, is this possibly the Notorious that is known to be a dickhead? I don't know. So obviously I was trying my hardest against this guy, and he had Balotelli, Sturridge, Inform Wilshere, which I think I remember him using like some BPL kind of team. But at the end of this game, it turned out not to be him, and he actually goes in quite harshly there with a slide tackle, and I actually managed to win a penalty. And I believe I do put it into the back of the net. Nice little stutter there. It kind of threw him off a little bit, and he guesses the wrong way to go. Through here again with a Barbo. I get so much space here with Barbo. Get through here, and I go to put it into the back of the net, but he misses it completely. And that is what a Barbo does. Although he's amazing and he's one of the sweatiest players in this game, he does miss some absolute sitters. But here, after half-time, he literally just runs through them, puts it into the back of the net. Stupid mistake here from me. I take a touch. Sturridge tackles me so cleanly for a striker, but I guess that was my fault, my defensive area. And 60 minutes in, that happens. And then this, what the hell? I literally got tackled, one through ball, and Sturridge was through again. Losing 3-1 in 78 minutes, but there was, some hope for me. 85 minutes in here, Cuadrado does a little pass over to a Barber. I know that was sweaty, but obviously trying to get as many points, as many goals as I can in the divisions to get promoted to actually complete the series. We did lose that game 3-2, which I felt was pretty close, and considering we did have a little bit of unluckiness, not too bad. I've had a lot worse, so I'm not going to complain about it too much. We come up against this guy, as you can see on the screen. He's got a Liga BBVA squad, and I thought, you know what, Iniesta, Rakitic, Khedira. It's not the fastest midfield, so maybe we can exploit that. But up front, Dos Santos and Rodrigo were causing me a lot of problems. Very, very underrated combination up front. Liga BBVA this year have got a very good strike force in terms of players that are quite cheap as well. We've got the likes of Uche as well that can also play striker very well for very cheap. But we do go to bring a goal back there, and just here, moving into the 90th minute or coming up to the last few minutes of the game, Rodrigo goes and puts it into the back of the net. A little bit unlucky with the way that I tried to clear the ball. And here Royce going up the pitch, tried to finesse that. I couldn't even finish that. I was just showing you guys this clip because how did I not score that? I had a couple of chances in that game just like that. I just couldn't finish. But we have got 10 points with 4 games remaining in this episode. Or in this series. Or sorry, not in this series. In this division. So things were getting very tight. I come to the realisation I needed to win three of those games at least to clinch promotion. And even still, after that, obviously I want to try and win the title as well. So I had to basically win all of these games. We come up against this team, Liga BBVA, but he did have Mandzukic up front. And the problem with Mandzukic is he has high work rate. So he does track back way too much for a striker, in my opinion. And it just doesn't work. But here, as you can see, a Barbo doing some work again. Step overs. Lovely ball roll to the... I think it's called a ball roll fake or something like that. And he kind of pushes it back. I can't remember what it's called. But it was well-timed skill move. Here I managed to win a penalty just before half-time. Go and put it into the back of the net. He guessed right as well. And that's something this year that I want to talk about. Penalties. Penalties have got even harder to save. They're not particularly hard to score this year because even if you guess the right way, the likelihood is, or it's quite likely that your goalkeeper will get their hands on it, but they just won't save it. Here, Mertens almost scores with a solo run, but he doesn't, and I still managed to win that game 2-1, giving me 3 points in the division, of course, and now we are getting closer, ever so close, to finishing off this series. So obviously, I was playing this thing, come on Jack, we've got to win, and we've come up against this team, Aubameyang, Draxler, Ramos, what's his name, Kagawa, I think his name's Shinji Kagawa, whatever his name is, Mkhitaryan here, putting in the work, and kind of like a, not a bicycle kick, but what's it, just a nice looking half volley or volley there from Royce. But here he made a mistake, and Ramos puts into the back of the net. And although it was a mistake, I've got to say that was quite a tidy finish there from Ramos. He didn't have a big margin to shoot into, so it's a very good finish. But 90th minute, he gets a goal back there to make it 2-1. But obviously, I still take the win there, and we're now up to 16 points. I need one more win to get us that promotion. So I've got 2 games. All I need is 1 win, and I'm simply through to promotion, and I've completed the series. And I come up against this team, and I was like, yes, because although that's a very good team, Marlis is very good, Chikawi is a very good team, it's a fun team, it's not a sweaty team. And when you're playing divisions, especially if you're playing against me for this series, you know, I'm going to be trying my hardest. But this guy was not bad at all. He goes 1-1 there. Just before half time, I do manage to get a chance here with Cuadrado, and of course I'm going to sweat that in. I'm not going to miss an opportunity like that, for the fact that if I win this game, the series is done. So obviously a lot riding on this game. Here I do a Berber spin and put it into the back of the net. So it kind of makes up for the sweatiness before, I guess. But he's come out after half time, a little bit of skill there, and I thought I got the block off, but I seemed to open my legs literally as he put the ball through my legs. So kind of didn't really work. But here, Berber spin again into the back of the net, and that was a really poor shot. I don't know what his goalkeeper was up to there, but 53 minutes in, a lot of goals here, and he's scoring them back here with Chikawi, and it's actually still 4-3. So I still had to be on the ball here. I couldn't lack basically any kind of concentration. 5-3. And obviously we have the control here. Nice little 1-2. Mertens getting through here. And I believe he does go round the goalkeeper and puts it into the back of the net. 6-3. I thought it was done there, but he was not done. He still gets a corner header. And the game ends 6-4. So I have done it. I have got promotion into Division 1. But there was still 1 game left, which gave me the option of trying to win a title. So we still have 1 game left for this before this series or this episode has finished. So we come up against this team, probably the sweatiest team in terms of compared to mine, because he's got the Serie A team, Cuadrado, Barbo, Keita, you know, a lot of pace, and he does get off to a great start, 1-0, but so do I. Corner straight back at you. Santana, what are you going to do? That's how this game plays. But Keita, lovely cutting through ball here, and he just finishes it across the goal, and it's a great shot there. Royce coming back, 2-2. 59 minutes. I was playing this game thinking I've already won. I've won life. You know, I've finished the series, so it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna try and win if I can. But we go 3-2 up, which is great. 69 minutes in, and Keita again from, I think it's maybe even the kickoff here, goes and scores a goal, and I was like, fuck's sake, why is this happening? 3-3, and then again, literally straight after, he must have won the ball after I've, you know, kicked off. And he chops just as I thought I was going to tackle him. That is Cuadrado over and over, through and through, because that's the kind of player he is. His chops are just deadly. But here Ramos gets through. Weak foot shot into the back of the net. And Ramos does not score weak foot shots very often, because he's very right-footed from my experience with him. But here Cuadrado, I mean, from that kind of angle, did not expect him to score. And he manages to make it 5-4. Here Mkhitaryan getting through. I was kind of like keeping the ball. Didn't want to lose it, especially at this point of the game. It's coming up to the 90th minute. But somehow I do manage to put it into the back of the net. It's 5-5. I get a draw. Unfortunately, I'm 1 point away from the title, which I miss out on a few coins. But that is the end of that. We are now promoted into Division 1. That is the series game over. Here, as you can see in the background, I was just clearing out my club. You can see my coin balance at the moment was on 100,000 coins. I'll just show you this bit. It literally took me about an hour to clear out my club to make sure everything had gone from my club, to make sure this giveaway is legit. But here, as you can see, I listed everything for 150. So if you want to calculate how much all these players should sell for and give you know, an accurate prediction of how much my club would be worth after all these items have sold, leave it in the comments section. Leave your Twitter @name at the end of the comment as well, otherwise I can't contact you if you do win. And that is going to be the end of this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. Next episode will be a goals roundup / you know, best moments of the series, and also announcing that giveaway for the £25 code. Hope you've enjoyed it so far. Make sure you do subscribe for more videos from myself. Drop a like. Let's get 2,500 likes, and there might be 2 giveaway winners. And I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.